Right guys, this is the video for the September week. As you know, we take the bank holidays, we combine them, and rather than taking those individual days off randomly throughout the time, we take a week in May and a week in September. Now what we're going to do is use this time, although the gym isn't open, there's still some benchmark workouts that we want you to do and get times logged in the app. Every single day of this week, you will see both of these benchmark workouts in the app, and then in the September one, you will see the 10-minute full body living room AMRAP. Okay, so you don't need any equipment other than a bench, a couch, a chair, anything like that. That's the only thing you need to do all of these workouts. Two of them are benchmarks that will come up again in May. We'll do them in May and September, and you're going to get a benchmark now in September and another one in May, which will be measured in then. What we have this week is we have the 5K. This is one of our standard tests that you do not need a coach for. Okay, this can be going for a fast walk, a jog walk, a run, a sprint, whatever it is for you to cover 5K as quickly as you can. Now, if you want to organise with some other people to meet up and do this together, that's great. If you just want to find time to go out and do it by yourself, it's great. All you need to do is map out a 5K course or download an app on your phone, Map My Run, or go to the park run at the weekend, either at the start of the week or the end of the week, and go and do the 5K that is marked there. What you're looking for there is your total time from start to finish. You want to make sure you warm up at least 10 minutes. We'd recommend some jumping jacks, some skipping if you have a jump rope. When you get done with the workout and you have a foam roller or ball, make sure you work through your calves. And also do some squats and some sit-ups and some lunges just to loosen that stuff off before you go about your day. So the first workout for you this week to log, and you'll have to do it in this order, you can do these in any order you want, is a 5K, either on your own at the park run or get together with friends. If you want to use the course along the gym, you can come down here. It is the block, it's along the Esplanade, back along the main road, and then another block to finish out, and that will give you your 5K course. I guess this means we will not be programming 5Ks in day-to-day workouts, so you guys will only be doing this twice a year, once in May, once in September. It's important that you do it even if it is just walking the 5K. The second workout that we're going to get you to do, or the second benchmark that you're going to do, and again you can do these in any order but separate the days out, is the 5-minute burpee test. For this, you go from fully standing, chest all the way down on the floor, up to fully standing, set a timer on your phone for 5 minutes, put some music on, start that timer and just start moving. Count your number of reps and log those reps. If you're looking for an RX score on this, guys, you do have to jump both feet back at the same time and both feet forward and stand up. I need to come to a full standing position, none of the hunched over finishes that we see when burpees try to get done quickly. Alright, so again, warm yourself up. We take a little bit longer to warm up for the 5-minute burpee test than the 10-minute warm up for the 5K. The 5K will warm you naturally because it's a longer event. This is a get hard and fast workout right from the get-go. So when you're warming up for this one, you want to think about getting your hips and ankles and legs warmed up, but also the upper body. So if you have a couch, something you can do those incline push-ups. If you don't have the full push-up range, it gets the core warmed up as well. If you're not, you can do them on the knees, on the floor. You can do whatever variation of push-ups you're currently doing. But set you 3 or 4 rounds of some push-ups, some squats, some sit-ups. If you don't have an ab mat at home, you can roll up a towel, like a bath towel, low back. It's going to give you the exact same effect. It might not hold together as well. That's why we have ab mats and not towels. But it'll give you the same effect as that ab mat for your sit-ups. And then get some work through the ankles, whether it's jumping jacks, skipping, or just getting some lunges in. All the things that you would normally see in the gym when we're warming you up for burpees. A little mobility work through your quads, work through the hips with the ball, the glutes, and then fire in 5 minutes, log your score. Again, RX would be if you went jumping back, jumping forward and stood up. That is all. If you scale it, you do it any other way. You might jump back and step forward, still scaling. Getting down, getting up, however you wish, is a scaled workout. How many can you do in 5 minutes? Right guys, and the other one for September is a 10-minute full body living room circuit. To do this, you're going to do 10 reps at each of these movements. You're going to do couch dips, you're going to do squats, you're going to do push-ups, and you're going to do leg raises. For this, all you need is a floor and a bench. So the couch dip is not something that we'll do in the gym. You have a couch, chair, table, anything that's sturdy, you can take your weight. RX is legs out straight in front, you come down and all the way up. If you're scaling it, you bend those legs, come down and up. You're looking for the elbow to get shoulder height or above the shoulder at the bottom of that dip. Now the lower the object, the closer you are to the floor, the quicker your bum will hit the floor and you won't go as low into that dip. So you can scale this by bending the legs, bringing them back underneath you. You can make it easier by having something underneath you so you hit that before you actually get to that full range of motion. Again, RX for this, guys, is legs out straight in front and going all the way down so your bum doesn't touch in, that elbow gets above that shoulder height. The squats, big toe, little toe and heel, pull the floor apart, tension bum and stomach. Sit on down, come back up. Again, you can scale this by squatting to the chair that you've used for those dips. You have push-ups. Again, tension for the floor, bum and stomach. This time it's your hands that are digging into the floor. You want to think about an active shoulder, so you're pushing those hands in and rotating rather than being splayed out here. You again can do them from the knees. You can bring a mat, a pillow, something in to give you a target to hit so that you press back out, just the same way you would bring the ab mat in at the gym. And what a leg raise is, a leg raise is lying with your back flat on the floor, lifting the legs up and down. You're getting it so the feet come over the hips and come back down. For RX, if you're doing the leg raise scaled, you bend the knees, so you bring it so the knees come over the hips and come back down. You're doing 10 reps of each of these movements for 10 minutes. Again, you mostly want to do a 5-10 minute warm up before you get started and not using any of the movements that we're doing. So I'd just set a clock for 5-10 minutes, do some lunges, you can get some burpees in there. You can get some movement, you can get some skipping. If you have a jump rope, you can do some jumper jacks. You're just looking to get your core temperature up and getting the joints that you're using loosened off a little bit. You can do smaller reps of the movements that are coming up if you wish, but I wouldn't get into a big set of doing like 10. You'll notice when we have these workouts in the board for the warm-up, we'll have 5 reps of the workout movements rather than 10 reps of the workout movements. It allows you to get yourself ready without doing too many of them. Right guys, there's also 2 other things we'd like you to do. These are not logged in the app, they will not be in the app, there's nothing for you to do, it's just going to be those free workouts. We want you to get outside for at least 1 hour. Okay? Rather than coming to the gym for an hour, go out for an hour. Now this is going to be for a walk, you can get a coffee and go for a walk with your friend, head down in front of Guruk, spend some time by yourself, whatever it is, but actually get yourself outside. Doesn't matter if it's raining, you're waterproof, put a jacket on, go outside. Try and get an hour outside. If you can do that in one go, golden. If you have to do it 15 minutes over 4 days, then do it that way. But spend an hour outside in fresh air, looking at something that's not a light, right? And the other thing you're going to do is you're either going to call a friend and talk to them for some time, or you're going to arrange a time to meet with them. So the time that you would normally come to the gym, arrange to go. If it's someone that comes to the gym, golden, but just go and sit down and actually have a chat with them somewhere other than here. Preferably someone that you don't see on a regular basis. All right. So we have 3 workouts for you. We have 2 mental health tasks. Make sure you warm yourself up before the workouts. I want to see everyone logging these workouts that would normally be in class. These are benchmarks that we use to measure your improvement, also measure how well the program is working in the class. We can't find out how well you're getting better at these things unless you do these things, and we can't provide a better service to you and a better program to you unless you actually log them in the app and we get a way of tracking these results. I guess. So they're going to be on the app every single day, Monday through Friday. Don't log them every day, log it the day that you do it. Okay? 5K, 5-minute burpee test, 10-minute living room AMRAP. Right guys, if you have questions on this, let us know in messages or an email before the week. We will be closed that week, we will not be responding to messages that week. Right? So this will be posted in the newsletter the week before. We also have this video posted to the group the week before, so you guys can have a chance to see it, ask us questions in class, or message us questions beforehand. Alright guys.